Okay, this is Weather Outlook. This is your update for Wednesday, September 3rd. We got some rain on the way, which we need. It's been dry for the last few weeks. I know we had a lot of rain earlier in the summer, but we need some rain here to get this grass and some plants and stuff going again. I'm planning on doing my winter forecast on Sunday, including snow totals. I know it's early, but I'm very confident this year on what we're going to get, so I'm going to post it early and then I'm going to go live at 7 o'clock from 7 to 8 o'clock Sunday evening, and I'll post it above your whatever Facebook page you follow. I'll have the times in the comment section above, and make sure you know what half hour I'll be on what page. Then you can discuss how much snow and things that I said and your opinions of it, whether you like it or don't like it. You'll see what I got. All right, so let's take a look at what this rain coming and what it's going to do. Okay, so tomorrow night lows, or tonight's lows going into Thursday morning, temperatures are going to be based mid 50s through lower 60s. Could be a couple of cold spots up there towards Wayne County that it can actually get down to near 48, 49 degrees. You can see it up there in the blues. Even in central New Jersey, especially the Pine Barren areas, the temperatures drop pretty good there. So, it's going to cool off overnight. If you look up this way, you can see a little change in color. That's kind of where the rain is at. I could just move this temperature thing just a little bit. And as we go through the morning hours, there's around 10 o'clock in the morning, you can see where the front is at right here. And it's warming up ahead of it. And that's what's going to help generate some of the rains and some possible thunderstorms. And as you can see, we get in the early afternoon, it's just clearing Erie and northwestern Pennsylvania. And if you look out towards Philadelphia, temperatures are already in South and Delaware and Jersey, temperatures are already into the 80s. So that's going to help with some fuel for these storms to come through. So this is early afternoon. You can see here's a defined line right here. There's some thunderstorms and some showers out ahead of it, which is normal because of the southerly flow of the air ahead of it. Some of the storms, as we get into later in the afternoon, they bubble up here north of Williamsport, up here towards Wellsboro, towards Towanda. There's some out here by State College. This is again is around 3 in the afternoon. Here's your line right here. It's not the strongest line in the world, but there will be, besides some showers, there could be a rumble of thunder in this as it comes across. I'll take you out little as we move this during the evening hours. This is around 5 o'clock. You can see this line didn't hold together too well, but there are scattered thunderstorms and showers out ahead of it. And I think hopefully everybody that needs the rain gets their rain. As we move this thing to around 7 o'clock in the evening, you can see the showers and the storms are down here just to the west of Wilmington, just to the west of Philadelphia and Trenton, and it's just clearing Reading, and then it's up here in the Poconos, and here's a little bit of shower activity. Back where the main line is at, it seems to be the weak spot, and it kind of fades away. Now we take this to around 9 o'clock on Thursday evening. You can see the rain is now moving into Delaware, into Jersey. It's starting to move out of northeastern Pennsylvania, but it's still got another round to go. If you watch this, here's midnight. You can see northeastern PA could be under the gun. Now, this is simulated, but it could be under the gun for some last round of showers and thunderstorms as we go through the nighttime hours on Thursday night into Friday. And then as we get into Friday morning, this is around 5 a.m. You can see there's still some scattered showers across, some drizzle across the area. And, that continues until in the afternoon hours. And even then, if you look real close, you can see there are a couple, pop-up sprinkles and showers here. This is around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But the temperatures will be on the warmer side. You can see here, even a thunderstorm looks like it gets its act together up here, maybe towards Mount Pocono up that way. But, that's what's going on there. Early Friday morning, quite a contrast across the state of Pennsylvania. Up towards Erie and Bradford, temperatures are upper 40s to lower 50s, and then you head down towards Allentown, Reading, Harrisburg, Philadelphia, Jersey, Delaware. Temperatures are in the low to mid 60s, even upper near 70 along the shoreline there. So it's pretty warm down that way in Friday morning. And that's a precursor to temperatures and during the day on Friday. You can see here, this is around 1 o'clock. Temperatures have gotten into the upper 80s in a lot of areas of Delaware, Jersey, southern southeastern PA. Then as you go backwards across the state, they go from the 80s to the 70s to the low 70s out in western PA. And this is on Friday. This is 1 o'clock on Saturday. This is kind of a crazy pattern, but there is a front coming across the state, so there is some showers with it. But you can pretty much see by 1 o'clock where it's estimated it will be. Southeastern Pennsylvania, Jersey, Delaware, temperatures upper 80s to 90. And then to the west as you head towards Reading and then Harrisburg and out towards Williamsport and eventually out towards Pittsburgh and Erie, temperatures 60s and low 70s. So quite a contrast on Saturday in temperatures. But if you're headed to the shore, you might be able to get a few hours in of some decent weather. It can move this out a little further, and you can see by 4 o'clock that front has made a little inway, but temperatures are still in the 90s in Philly, mid 80s in Delaware. Right along the coast, temperatures are, yeah, sure, they're in the upper 70s, but that's about normal for this time of year. And it's a Sunday morning, and you can see temperatures up towards Bradford and Erie. They're pretty cold. Temperatures in the 40s out in western PA. Center part of the state, you're in the lower to mid 50s. And then as you get down towards Philly, Jersey, and Delaware, temperatures into the lower 60s and even 70 down towards Cape May and down towards Rehoboth. But cooler air is moving in, and these are your afternoon highs. And you can see if you're going down the shore, temperatures really don't gain much leverage. They're still in the 70s, and everybody else is in the 60s and even some 50s in the afternoon out in western Pennsylvania. So, pretty Sunday's going back to, a little below normal temperatures then. Towards the end of the month, I think they'll go above normal, but for that time of year, it's not 90s or 80. It's just going to be a little bit above normal then. But so Sunday, remember, I'll go live around 7 o'clock, between 7 and 8 o'clock. Each page is a half an hour, and I will post the winter forecast at that afternoon, and you can look at that. Then ask me some questions when I go live. All right, everybody, take care. Be safe.